Good morning and welcome to my Monday messages. And if you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Rebecca. I'm a homeopath. I'm a holistic life coach. I'm a QTT practitioner and all-round natural health advocate. And I just pop in here on a Monday just to share a thought or a practice, something to, I hope, support us all in becoming as conscious as we can of what works for us and what doesn't work for us, and most importantly, being able to make changes when we feel they're necessary. So, February, the month of love, and of course it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and I won't go into the origins of that. But suffice to say that it is an opportunity for us all to celebrate love and to actually focus on it, maybe in one form or another. Traditionally, it's romantic love, but it doesn't have to be. So that's the focus of my message today. And it's a wonderful time as we're emerging from our kind of winter cocoons to really do a kind of love audit, if you like, an audit on the quality and caliber and status of our relationships, the way that we express love and the way that we receive love. So where in your life are you experiencing love, really feeling love, and not only receiving it, but being able to give it back in abundance? And that might not be in a romantic, intimate relationship. It might be in another kind of relationship. It doesn't matter. But just focusing on where that shows up in your life, and also where you may be unwittingly blocking it. And in my practice, I experience this quite a lot, and I've also experienced it personally, that even within very intimate relationships that perhaps on the surface seem beautifully intimate and long-lasting and perfect, whatever that means, if there is the residue of an old past deep hurt or disappointment or grief or some kind of hurt, pain to our heart in the past, then it may well be that at some point we've erected a kind of energetic wall around our hearts. And that wall is always there originally to protect us, to protect us from feeling that deep hurt or that deep grief or that deep disappointment in affairs of the heart. It's there to say, okay, that was so painful. Let's just not feel that ever again. And what we'll do is we'll keep everybody and everything kind of at arm's length. We won't let it really deep in. And it works. It absolutely works. But there's a cost attached to that. If you think about our natural state, the river of love is meant to flow in and out of our hearts at will. You know, this is the center of our transformation, and love transforms everything. And if that flow is perpetually giving and receiving, and in, you know, maybe not equal measure, but in a measure that enables us to flourish and to thrive and to feel nurtured and loved, then erecting a wall in the middle of it, like a dam in a river, it interrupts that flow. It stops it from flowing at the pace that it needs to flow, and it often allows love coming in to be kept out and kept at arm's length. And often later on in our lives, way, way past that original architecture when it was created, then we may come to a point where we feel, I really would like to feel more intimacy. I'd like to feel closer. I'd like to feel safer to express my emotions. But still, there's that wall there, and it reminds us that it's not safe to do that. So that we no matter how badly we want to, that wall will still be there, and it will prevent us from having that lovely flow in and out and really being able to express ourselves. So it's that original pain of being let down or disappointed or hurt or grief-stricken that is the architect of this wall. And it's been attached to that pain has been attached to the feelings of intimacy. And so what happens is that we no longer feel safe to express intimate feelings. It's attached with a feeling of vulnerability. And so we don't. And other people sense this, other things, other sentient beings, and certainly other human beings, excuse me, energetically, they sense that I can't really get close to you. It's difficult to actually penetrate you and for you to really be able to express love to me. So that's what I've experienced in the past. And it's also what a lot of my clients experience. And I just love having the combination of QTT and homeopathy to really help to establish whether that is the case, whether there is a wall there around the heart, and also to help support dismantling, melting that wall. And sometimes that's brick by brick, stone by stone. And sometimes people are so ready to let go of that wall that it all comes down at once. And then love can flow again as it should. So remedies like Nature Mure, which is one of my favourite remedies, beautiful remedy for dismantling that wall of protection around the heart, and QTT, which is just like magic, because that happens, that softening and that dismantling can happen within the session itself. Beautiful. And they complement each other. So that's the way that I love to work. So today I wanted to encourage that you do a kind of audit of your love. Where is it showing up in your life? Where would you like it to show up more? And are you blocking it in any way? Is there anything about what I've said that may resonate with you? And if so, please know that it doesn't have to stay there, that wall. It really doesn't. It's not part of your character. It's not something that you need to hang on to if it's no longer serving you. You will have learnt loads from it, and there will be all kinds of positive learnings from having that wall in place, or being able to, operate with it in place. If it's no longer serving you and it's getting in the way of you experiencing love, then maybe now is the time to look at softening that wall or taking it down completely, and in which case I would love to support you. So have a look, see if that resonates, and ask yourself, what could you do today or maybe tomorrow in our day of love to step a little bit closer to getting that natural flow of love back in your life, and no longer feeling like you're some kind of island where you feel those feelings, but it's not safe to express them. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are watching on the replay, then do post your comments below, or your experiences, or just give me a thumbs up or a heart, that seems appropriate. And I hope that you're able to start softening your heart over this next week. Thank you. Take care. Bye.